FM, 88.1 frequency, alternatively consumers on VOWfm.co.za. And studio today, got some interesting people, man. People are literally on my neck with regards to these people. They're like, RMK, you need to watch this show. I'm like, which show now? They're like, check out Showmax. They call themselves the Chocolate Kings. I'm like, oh. And this is in your alley, RMK. Since you love to speak about, relationships and sex and everything that encompasses that, it's very important that you bring these people. Well, in case you're wondering, who am I speaking about and talking about? We are joined by the cast of the Chocolate Kings. Well, some of them, okay? The first one goes by the name of Nhlanzeko Dlomo. Is that correct? Nhlanzeko Dlomo, right? She goes by the name of Babyface. And Mtobi Peter Rapeleng, well, he's supposed to be here, but apparently he's on the way, so he'll still come. And the last one, he calls himself the engine of the team, as per the show on the, on the Chocolate Kings. That is Amo the Entertainer, or Amo Hunk the Entertainer, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, just don't be nervous. How? Speak closer to the mic. I can't hear you. How are you, gents?
Yeah.
We're good. How are you?
Okay, so now, just to get you guys a bit comfortable, because trust me, this show, everything goes, right? It's not the media spaces where it's censored and stuff like that. Like this particular show, everything goes. So I'm just going to play an icebreaker game with you guys, just to make you guys comfortable, okay? So the first one is so you choose one option. I'm going to give you two options. You choose one out of the two. And the first one is on or off the pole. I'll start with you, Hunk.
Off the pole.
Off the pole.
Hand job or blow job? Hunk?
Blow job. wait, is it what I like?
No, you don't have you don't have to think about this, right? Just pick one. You don't have to tell me the reason. Just pick one. And for you, Babyface?
Blow job.
The third one is big bumps or flat bumps. Hunk?
Oh, give me some big ass, baby.
Yeah, okay. Babyface?
Bit of both.
A bit of both?
Bit of both.
Okay, and then the fourth one, Colin Fega or Wandindlo. Hunk?
Colin Feather.
Babyface?
I don't know neither of those people, unfortunately.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh, you don't? For today, you just don't know them, or you don't know them?
I literally don't know them. I honestly don't know them.
Okay. Missionary or woman on top?
Missionary.
Missionary anytime.
Okay, you've heard them. They're in studio. When we come back, we're going to get into the deep stuff now. Because I was trying to make them a bit comfortable. I think, now you're okay. Now you're comfortable. You're sharp. I guess the loves are saying everything. But you can definitely send through some of those questions because I'm looking at our WhatsApp line and the voice notes are coming in. But as I've said a bit earlier on, okay, to spice up the show a bit, we do have the cast of Chocolate Kings. It is a brand new show on Showmax. And the fans were literally wanting these three people in studio. And I do have them. And we played a game a bit earlier on just to make them a bit comfortable. And I think they are comfortable now, right, gents?
Yeah.
You're comfortable?
Yeah.
You are sorted.
Yeah, we're good.
But one of them is missing. It's Daddy Dom. That's what he calls himself, with multiple personalities. Okay, I'm looking at the door. He's there. So I'm just going to press this thing of mine. Hey, you see why I love radio. So I'm just going to press this thing. Hopefully he opens. Okay, he's on his way now. Daddy Dom is on his way now. Just he'll find his way. He'll find his way. But as I've been saying a bit earlier on, fans really wanted you guys here, okay? And what I've gotten out of the show is, I'm guessing you guys were like the real ones, since fans sort of were, they're like, yeah, we want these people, we relate to them to a certain level and how they were able to expose their reality to us, right? But the question that I want us to get into, how did you guys get on that particular show? What was the whole process of getting into that particular show?
Getting into the show was us trying to bring out whatever that we have within us. So people never knew about us. They knew us as male strippers, as Suchili said. But we wanted to tell the world, who are we? What are we aiming to achieve? Remember, getting into this was to commercialize this. Oh. This thing was never user-friendly, but us going into the show was to make people aware that this is user friendly. We can come as dancers to any type of a party. We are just having a party. It doesn't have to be a sexual always. It's just it's a dance, and exotic is just a category
in which you guys are into. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm always like interested, and Tom, since you here, you've asked quite a lot of questions, hey? But
Sorry for being late.
I know it's fine. We understand. I'm always intrigued when it comes to reality shows and shooting it, right? Like, what's the whole process? Are you guys like giving dates? Like, okay, guys, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we are shooting at this time. When we shoot, you're going to speak about this, or it just naturally happens. Like, what's the whole process?
We are the ones who are given the chance to speak about the realities. We basically have the control.
Okay.
They come to us. They
Yeah.
let us know what we like. We just talk to them. We tell them that, listen, this is what I'd like to put on the show. You know, because there's some certain things that might be sensitive to other people that they might not want to put out on air. But we had the control. We had the leeway to tell them about what would be like to be broadcast.
As
basically.
okay, I get you. And I'm going to go to you, Babyface.
Yeah.
Towards the beginning of the show, you two were, clashing a bit there. And you called him Imenemen, or he's messy. Do you still believe like that, or he's like, nah, now we're brothers? Because I think towards the end, you sort of like were close. But during the beginning of the show, you were like, hey, you guys were butting heads. Do you still believe that, okay, yes, you guys might be cool now, but he's still a messy person?
A couple of people have been saying what you were saying.
Okay.
And I honestly didn't think that a lot of people would assume that I'm talking about him.
Oh.
There were no specifics to whom I was talking about, but
Okay, who are you talking about? Let's just put it out there. Who are you talking about then?
the people who were fucking up.
Which was? And sorry for the F-bomb, just don't mind the F-bomb. Okay, who are those people? We're here to find out. Your friends are listening.
Nah, they no longer Amamenemene now, so there's no need for me to point them out.
Okay, now, when it comes to shooting and whatever, and I'm going to go through, one of you guys, who do you think is the realest in the show? And I'm going to start with you. And I'll tell you who I think is the realest. I'm going to start with you.
It's me.
Besides you.
Oh, beside me.
Besides you. Besides yourself.
The person who's being himself in the show, like who gives all out.
Mm-hmm.
It's Russian sweet chili.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay, for you?
Me, but excluding me,
Uh-huh.
as you said, man, sweet chili.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
It can't be that hard. You were
Hunk.
shooting with those people. Come on, man.
Well, sweet chili, Hunk, and him.
Okay, and for you?
Those three.
Okay, for you?
I think for me, it's the top of the list. I think it's Rush.
Rush.
Because the way he is on the show is the way he
Exact-
is in real life.
And for me?
For us, we
Yeah.
were more, I think for us, most of us was like, it was the first time shooting, being on camera.
Okay.
So it was kind of nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
We were still trying to adjust and get used to
Okay, yeah.
Get used to it.
Okay, I'll say who I think is the realest, okay? I think it was you. Because you really got us into your life, man, eh? And I'm like, how are you putting this on TV, bro?
I don't know, I think for me, because for me, I watch a lot of reality shows.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So for me, based on like the reality shows that I watched, I kind of had a sense of an idea of what a reality show is.
Should be, yeah.
So that's the reason why. And also because I'm more, well, it didn't podcast, I do music.
Oh, yes,
So
yes.
I tend to be very vulnerable, so I don't mind showing certain things.
Like certain emotions.
Yeah, putting certain things out there, certain aspects of my life. I'm more open.
Oh, nice. Well, we still have the cast of Chocolate Kings in studio. If you do have some of the questions for them, because I could see them on my social media platforms, you could definitely still send some more on our WhatsApp line, which is 074-577-9461. You could also dial us up in studio, and let's have that conversation with them, man, on 011-717-9881. when we come back, we get into the deep stuff with the chocolate factory. I mean, yo, you guys, you took us through it, hey? Bruno Masem's on VOW FM, where you are at 88.1 frequency, alternative instruments on vowfm.co.za. We're currently still in studio with the cast of Chocolate Kings, and they're telling us everything that we saw on that particular reality show, and something that I'm interested in, right? I think the name Chocolate Factory, it was officially registered, I think it was on episode 7, if I'm not mistaken, where you guys were sitting on that table and one of the gents, I think it's X, left, right? Yeah. So I want to know, like, before that, which particular thing were you under?
No, there's always been Chocolate Factory.
Oh, okay.
It was registered in 2021.
Oh,
but before it was
okay.
just a name. It was not registered as business or anything. It was just a name. But then it was officially registered in 2022. However, the people who registered it had to part ways, and we had to come up with it again.
Oh, okay. And I saw you guys were signing contracts. What were in those contracts? What were in those contracts?
It was just okay.
Oh, you're not allowed to mention
no,
that
specific.
specific.
Not allowed.
Oh, okay.
But it was just okay. How I would explain it, it was just like an artist to a manager's agreement.
Oh, something.
It wasn't
okay.
like that hectic. It wasn't as that hectic. It wasn't something that like, but yeah, just percentages. How much percentages the company gets? How much? It was just like a normal like a percent. Yeah.
But we also understand, right, that in this industry, especially, I mean, we consider you guys creatives. Mm-hmm. And we understand that a lot of musical creatives that do music have been complaining about particular contracts that, was not okay for them, or they feel robbed, or something is just not okay. Are you guys happy with those contracts?
Yeah. So, based on why I'm saying that it was a normal artist, is because so in terms of music, I studied music.
Okay. Oh.
I studied music. So based on my module was based on like contracts and everything. So I'm kind of like, in terms of like the industry, in terms of contracts and all of that, I was kind of familiar with the terms and everything. So that's why I was coming from. It's a normal artist. It's like an artist to manager's agreement. I could understand it fairly well when I read it.
Okay.
So it wasn't anything
complex, hectic. There was no clause in there that was trying to confuse you guys. Everything was just standard.
Yeah, not at all.
Okay, 074-577-9461. That's where you can send through some of the questions. And I'm looking at our WhatsApp line here. And the first question is there money in this particular industry? Babyface?
Yes, there is money.
Okay, so if you were to give us like a range, like let's say what you would do.
I wouldn't specifically give a range, because this it goes even with how you communicate with people, how you are exposed out there, how many people know about you and that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Body-wise, how many are into your body, how many want to see you, how many want to work with you.
So that is what applies in this regard, where there are certain facets to this thing, where it's not just only, okay, my rate is 1,000 Rand, take it or leave it. Sometimes it could be more, sometimes it could be less. Is that what you guys are saying?
No.
Okay.
The price stays the same.
It stays the same.
Yes. It remains the same.
Doesn't matter who you are.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Okay, but one person could say, sometimes in this particular industry, you do whatever you're doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you'd get some clients where they'll be like, I'd like some extra services. Do you guys sometimes, entertain that? Or you're just like, nah, but let's be honest, gents, because it happens.
Yeah,
right?
So
it happens, especially from your show also, with what I've seen, where you'll be like, yes, you do your job, you get your rate, but the client will be like, I'd like to greet you, later on.
As we have stated in the beginning, that, we are artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in us being artists, it simply means we are creative. We will have to find a creative way.
To do that.
No, we will have to find a creative way.
Yeah.
To essentially do it, is that what you say?
It depends also. It depends.
I don't think that's really what he's saying.
What is he saying? Tell me.
There's a little something Sweet Chili likes saying. He likes saying, we study womentology.
Ooh, oh,
You get
okay,
me?
okay. Yeah.
So-
Continue. Cook.
I can give you what you want without giving you what you need.
Exactly.
Ooh. Hey, yeah. The school of sweet chilies is in the house, eh? I can give you what you want without giving you what you need.
Yes.
You heard them, 074-577-9461. When we come back, we wrap up this interview. I'm learning quite a lot, eh? Learning quite a lot about this industry. But yeah.
VOW FM 88.1. On your radio at 88.1 FM. Hear it, feel it, live it.
Yeah, I hear you, eh?